Hello, this is Mr. Sarisa, and I'm doing problem number 86 on page 778. Somebody asked about these with the nonlinear equations, so I figured I would set that up. This is one with a rectangular piece of cardboard who has an area of 216, and they want to make a cylinder by joining those two sides together. And so here we go. And then see the figure that if the tube, so you don't have the figure, but if the tube has a volume of 224, then what size cardboard should you start with? So we need the dimensions x by y is what we're looking for. And so we know xy equals 216, so we can start there. And then the volume is going to be the base times the height. So in this case, our height is y, and so that means we need to figure out how to put r in terms of x. So x in this case is the circumference, which is 2 pi r. And so we just need to solve for r, which dividing by 2 pi, divide by 2 pi, r is x over 2 pi, which means we have pi, and then x over 2 pi, and that's squared times y. So there's our volume, which will equal 224. So there's one equation, and we have the other equation. I'm going to simplify this. So let me finish that up. So pi times x squared, 2 squared, pi squared, and so that should be squared, and that's times y. 1 pi on the bottom, 1 pi on the top, cancel. And so if I want to make it look a little neater, we have x squared over, or times y over 4 pi. And so we know that xy equals 216, so that means y equals 216 divided by x. And so I'm going to substitute that in here. So x squared times 216 divided by x all over 4 pi. We need to neaten that up a bit. And so an x on the bottom, x on the top, so we get 216x, and that's all over 4 pi, equals 224. And so I solve for x, meaning I divide by 216 and multiply by 4 pi. And then when I do that, when I multiply 224 times 4 pi and divide by 216, I get the 1303, or 0.03. And so that's going to be our x. And then I take 216 over x to equal y. So that's 216 over 1303. And that will equal the 1657. And so the question asks, what size cardboard do I start with? I can say 1303 by 1657. And that